Hello and thank you for joining us for this edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. In this edition, the West African Examination Council says it will not conduct fresh examinations for candidates in Bunkpurugu who could not partake in yesterday's exercise. Also in this bulletin, the safety audit report of the Kintampo Waterfall disaster that killed 20 revelers in March blames the incident on an act of God. The details shortly. So a safety audit report of the Kintampo Waterfall disaster which killed 20 revelers in March has blamed the incident on an act of God. 20 people, mostly students, were killed at the base of the waterfall when a storm swept trees from the top of the waterfall and crashed on them while swimming. 21 others sustained various degrees of injuries. Subsequently, the tourist site was closed down and a safety audit was ordered by the Ministry of Tourism. Responding to questions in Parliament, the Minister of Tourism, Catherine Apeku, confirmed receipt of the report and revealed its content. She said, despite the conclusion that the disaster was an act of God, other factors also contributed to the unfortunate event. The minister also denied the seizure of the Kintampo Waterfalls by the pro-NPP Invincible forces. According to her, the Municipal Assembly was firmly in control of the facility, contrary to reports that a vigilante group had taken over the site. So let's begin from the northern region, and the West African Examination Council says it will not conduct fresh examinations for candidates of Bunkpurugu in the northern region who could not partake in yesterday's exercise. The over 200 candidates from 2 communities in the district were unable to write the English and RME papers after their examination centre changed at the last minute.
Power play among 5 chiefs in 2 towns, Ghanaian and Kambatia, in the Bunkpurugu district of the northern region, is why over 200 BECE candidates could not sit for their papers. The 5 chiefs failed to agree on a common exam center as each lobbied to have the center in their town. The candidates subsequently boycotted the final center, complaining it was too far. Reacting to this, PRO for the GES, Reverend Jonathan Bete, said the service was waiting to take appropriate action on a report from the Bunkpurugu District Education Directorate when presented. But it seems that more than 200 candidates have to defer their papers to next year. This is because the West African Examination Council has told Citi News Daily the candidates can only take the exam in February next year. For Citi News Daily, Caleb Kuda.
To the Upper East region now, and police there have arrested 3 people over the lynching of a 67-year-old woman they accused of being a witch. Madam Yemboka Kena, a widow, was lynched by a group of town folks at the Pelungu market on May 28, 2017, a day before Major Maxwell Mahama was lynched. Speaking in an interview with Citi News Daily, the Regional Police Commander, DCOP Vincent Redeemer, said they are confident more arrests will be made soon. Meanwhile, the chief of Tindongo, the community where the deceased hails from, Tindongran Sapana, also tells Citi News Daily he has ordered his people not to take revenge. Policy think tank IMANI Ghana has advised government against bringing in 43 vehicles purchased for the presidency by the erstwhile John Mahama government. Now, this follows news information that the former Chief of Staff, Julius Deborah, authorized the purchase of the vehicle 2 clear days before the transition team was inaugurated. The Nanado government is currently in a fix because there is a looming judgment debt to be paid if it cancels the deal, while there's a general ban on the purchase of government vehicles by President Akufo-Addo. Policy think tank IMANI Ghana has advised government against bringing in 43 vehicles purchased for the presidency by the erstwhile John Mahama government. This follows news information that the former Chief of Staff, Julius Deborah, authorized the purchase of the vehicle 2 clear days before the transition team was constituted. The Nana Addo government is currently in a fix because there is a looming judgment debt to be paid if it cancels the deal, while there is a general ban on the purchase of government vehicles by the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. But speaking on the Citi Breakfast show, the President of IMANI Ghana, Franklin Kudjo, said the government should reject the vehicles if indeed it knew nothing about the purchase. And to our final story for today, and the Ghana Investment Promotion Centre GIPC is asking Ghanaian businesses to strive to expand beyond their comfort zones. The Chief Executive Officer of GIPC, Yofi Grant, says his outfit will help nurture small businesses to grow to achieve this expansion. He argues that it is time for Ghanaian business owners to expand their operations and move beyond the retail sector, which includes the sale of imported goods, driving taxis, amongst others. Speaking at the Investment Opportunities Forum as part of the City Business Festival, Mr. Grant insisted that the real sectors of the economy must not be left in the hands of foreigners, while Ghanaians confine themselves to just the retail sector. And that'll be all for today's edition of City News Daily on City TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. Make a date with us same time tomorrow.
Second Image International admissions in progress. Courses available include hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion. Call us 10243 331 999. Evening and weekend classes are also available.